is going on? I just want to make sure that everything is working properly because I won't post it first. I just recorded a Nate talk, so I'll post after this. But I briefly hit... I started out my new year by my laptop charger. It burnt itself out somehow. Like, I don't know how it happened, but that was a fun discovery. So I got a new one, but it took a few days. So I just want to make sure everything's working properly. So we're going to watch some UNI2. That's a terrible... I mean, this chaos pretty much just lost right there. Welcome to being a character in UNI2. What the hell? What am I... Please tell me this replay fucked up. This replay has to have fucked up. No? I mean, I guess we're going to see right here. This replay's got to be fucked. I refuse to believe it. No, that was good neutral. That was a good hit confirm. Okay, so I'm just mystified by it. Like, I'm mystified by so much, so that makes sense to me. Dash C, chain shift, that's dirty. Didn't need to do that. Probably could have killed meterlessly there. I'm just gonna stop judging it. I'm just gonna enjoy the spectacle of it. I mean, dude, that the buttons they were pressing in neutral, where the combos dropped, all that just weird to me. But I mean, see, like right there, that combo shouldn't have dropped. Okay, very nice. Full screen hit confirm. Go Chaos, get in there. Body this dude. Oh, you could have punished that. You could have punished that. What are you doing? I like that. Delayed the projectile to fuck up the 4C. Took note of that previous time when he got punished for using the projectile. Damn, this pressure, this full screen pressure. I wonder if that was... I mean, what could that have been? Just a random 5A? Maybe he was just hoping to kill Dahaka? I can't really imagine because, like, the only other thing that I could think would be, like, maybe you screwed up trying to charge Rekka, but you have to do 236B to do that, not A. Maybe counter? Man, if he was whip punishing these, like, yeah, he needs to take note of the fact, I guess that works. But this Enkidu is genuinely just hitting stuff and praying in neutral. I mean, this Enkidu is just, like, genuinely the most whip punishable individual in the universe. Okay, there's a hit confirm. Can we, use meter? But I mean, it doesn't matter. Not gonna kill. Okay, got a ton of meter back there. Not as much as I thought. Guess he never got the punish, but can't get the kill. This anime player defense, I guess. I don't know. That poor Enkidu was. I mean, I can't blame anybody for being lost in the chaos matchup. How many times do you run into chaos? I genuinely. Trying to think back, I don't know if I ever ran into a chaos myself. My entire, like, obviously I didn't play this game an extensive amount, but I think between the console version and the PC version, I played around 500 to 600 matches, and I don't think a single one of them was against chaos. So it's not unexpected that somebody would not understand the matchup, wouldn't be comfortable in it. But damn, did he play that as poorly as possible. Nice catch. I don't actually know. I assume she can't, but I don't know if Nanase can block during her force function. Based off of that, it seems like she can't. I like the little stutter right there, just to see if the Hilda would flinch. But if you're playing Hilda, hopefully you're going to learn to be very patient on defense, because I kind of started to talk about it a little bit with Chaos in the previous round, but then the weirdness took over. Nice hit. But when you're playing a character like Chaos, like Hilda, you have no invincible reversal until you have 200 meter. You better get really goddamn comfortable on defense in this game. Otherwise, you need to pick a different character. Nice blocks. Got the corner as well. We got pressure. No reactions. Okay, there we go. This staggered 5As worked out. But definitely should have been a reaction to those shields. She left herself wide open there for a grid break throw. Ooh, I didn't even see that. When did she put that down? Am I crazy? There, boom. Oh. Wait, no, yeah. Oh, that orb. Okay, I actually don't. I guess she was just hoping that would hit. Man, I just completely missed that she put that down. See if she can carry this. Because the Hilda is rapidly approaching 200 meters, so she may not have to hold this. They have good defense against the Nanase, though. until that was a really random thing to get hit by. But fortunately, no hit confirmed from the Nanase. Not really running any mix-up right now. I like that. I can't believe she got counter hit right there. I was gonna say, I like that mix-up. I like the patience. Got punished for the backdash, and Hilda mixed herself up. Imagine losing because your character's a dumbass. She hasn't lost yet. Yeah, has to hold that. Like I said, no Mito's reversal. Block stun, good blocks. Still not. Nice. Yeah. This Nanase is kind of figured out this Hilda's pressure fairly well. As long as she doesn't get hit by the initial, like, she's seeing the staggers. She's understanding where this Hilda is putting delays in her pressure and pressing buttons of her own in the meantime. Oh, man, if she had 2C, yo, where are you? Come on. Yeah, there we go, Use that fat button. Could have gotten 2C with punishes like 4 different times. Okay, I like that. This is dirty, this is nasty. Probably could have gotten an unblockable right there, right? Because the projectile came back, stuck her in the air, like a free 3C or something like that. Just barely. See, I just told her. My bad. I got her hit. Like this one's on me. This one right here. Look at that, perfect range. Even the Hilda sees it. To be fair, 2C is not a low for reasons. That fucking sucks. That sucks so hard. I don't think is 2C. No, 2C's a low. It better be a fucking. Nice! Caught the backdash. Can't kill off of this. I was hoping for a better Oki setup. She should have used meter for an Oki setup. And unfortunately, she may pay for it. Hilda has grid. She's about to have 100 meters, so you have to assume Roomba's coming. Nope. There's patience, and she. Why? Why did you press a button here? Like, you see all of it. Damn, that's skid forward, though. Like, look, you see her ass winding up. Why would you ever... Maybe she presses, like, 5A? What does she press here? 5B. Maybe she hoped that it would come out first, but, like, come on, man. When you see a character winding up on you like that, if you don't have an invincible reversal, you have to hold that. Like, you have no choice. But she saw that and still pressed a button. She just gambled her life away. And unfortunately, it was a bad gamble. Another Chaos? Is this a different Chaos? How am I seeing 2 different Chaos players? And they're not... I'm blanking on the names. It's been so long. I'm ashamed that I'm blanking on the name. Isn't it like Pi something? But neither one. Is this the same one as previously? Oh. Damn, I can't believe the Akatsuki. I'm always going to second guess that name. Nice counter. Something you got to represent on both him and Enkidu. One of my biggest failures of playing Enkidu for sure is not representing the counter more. Because that is a bit like Enkidu has some of the worst frame data in the game. Might have the worst frame data in the game. I'm not willing to bet on that because I don't know everybody's frame data, but his is really bad. But the reason why you can kind of get away with it a little bit is since you can cancel the majority of his really fucking bad moves into counter, it makes people nervous to press a button in between to try to get a punish or something like that. Same thing with this character. You can press that counter at any point in time and blow some. Ooh, I thought for sure he was going to punish that. That looked like a really easy throw. It's kind of the same thing. What was a similar move? What move am I thinking about? That I was kind of thinking, like when I first saw it, people were gonna get really good at blowing it up. I can't. It's been ages. I can't even remember which game I'm thinking of. But it was something similar to that, where I was like, give it time, and nobody is ever gonna get hit by this. Nobody's ever gonna let somebody get away with it. And it wound up, that really kind of never happened. People didn't get used to it. So it's kind of the same thing so far with Creeping Edge. I'm definitely not seeing as much adjustment to the possibility of it as I would have thought by now. And to be fair, part of that is a fault of having a smaller population. Like, in general, any game that you look at, there's usually a very small amount of, let's say, scientists. He just ate all the projectiles? Did not give a shit. What a badass. Get in there, Dahaka. But in general, there's very few people that are sitting down to find that kind of tech, that are sitting down to grind out option selects, to grind out they may not necessarily be option selects, but ways to punish different things. A lot of people tend to just not bother doing that themselves and typically rely on somebody else to discover that stuff, and then they put it into practice afterwards. But so that's one of the negatives of a smaller population, is you have a smaller amount of people doing stuff like that. So some people may have discovered some stuff, but they weren't able to get the word out enough for it to become widespread knowledge. Maybe it's character specific, so it's only relevant for a character that isn't one of these, that kind of stuff. Because I know for sure, like, I will find really good, simple B&Bs for characters instantly. I will never find optimal stuff, ever. That is not me. And so I am completely reliant on other people to find combos. So, like, for instance, with Enkidu, it's really easy to find stuff for him. Like, for instance, doing, you know, like, some kind of Magic Series route into 3C, into air button, dive kick, OTG, Rekkas, right? Really easy to find that. Decent combo. Speaking of combos, that was nice. Oh my good, dang! I can't believe that all worked. That was sick. See, I would have never found some shit like that. Ooh, got to follow that up. Nice corner carry, Akatsuki. Let me show you some real stuff. But now we're straight back to the other corner. Oh. See, he didn't take note. He certainly had the time to take note that creeping edge was coming. But unfortunately, he didn't. He just saw that she was doing something, so canceled into the projectile super. She just rolled straight through. But yeah, he definitely could have punished that if he had better awareness. But yeah, so like, I would never have found myself doing like the stuff where you have, like, is it just the air BCC into dash C Rekkas with Enkidu, like that route? I'm not going to discover that kind of stuff by myself. Maybe eventually. Like, I would say at this point, with characters like Enkidu, characters like Tager, nice patience, she should be dead here. But he's not going to get 200 meter. So maybe not. It's going to be close. I have to imagine she's dead unless this drops. Very nice. Oh, he actually did wind up getting 200 meter, but he was airborne. Some optimal stuff. Speaking of combos, this Akatsuki got him. But, like, after years of playing characters, I'm able to freestyle some interesting shit with them by now, right? Like, if you patched BlazBlue right now, stayed within the same system, still used the same moves, but changed the properties of some of them, I'd have a good chance. I'm not necessarily going to say that I would for sure manage to find his optimal combos, but I'd have a pretty damn good chance of discovering some really good stuff on Tager by myself. On the flip side of that, one of the best combos he has right now is like that fatal counter 2D, 3C, charge 6A to get the skid along the ground into 6C. That route, I would never discover that on my own. I don't care how experienced I am with Tager. That's just not something I would find on my own. I'm well aware of that fact. Damn, you dashed for, like, that's neutral and you dashed for. I love how there is not a single Enkidu in existence. There is not one. It doesn't matter if you're my level. It doesn't matter if you're this dude who's S+3. You will never get that down perfectly. That is so infuriatingly inconsistent with Enkidu. Every single one that I have ever seen fucks that up at some point. It's why I hate doing it. It's why I prefer doing the 6-6B route. Even though you get a way worse follow-up afterwards, it's incredibly consistent. It's almost impossible to fuck up. Still possible for somebody like me, but almost impossible. But yeah, that dash through 5B, like, it's so... What a shitty character. Oh, that was cool, and he's gonna die. No, that's not gonna be enough. Buff Kaguya. Oh. Alright, never mind. Both of these characters are fucking terrible. This is just a comedy of errors at this point, man. This is what happens when you get two characters that are mediocre as fuck fighting against each other. It just looks so suspect. What is this dude's obsession? He did the same thing with Chaos. I don't know why this guy has such an obsession with Charge 3C. Dang! I'm surprised that caught. I mean, this guy is the definition. Like, this Enkidu player is the absolute definition of the fuck it we ball. Like, no thought, no consideration of risk reward, does not care. He's just gonna do shit because he thinks it's cool, and I respect the fuck out of that. I mean, this is how you should play fighting games. Oh man, we're not here to win Evo, so fuck it. Let's just go for some crazy stuff. Ooh, no whiff punish. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That Kaguya just styled on him. She didn't have to do that. Just the whiff throw into, like, I thought she fucked up, but no. Ooh, that's a nice freeze frame. I'm a Kaguya simp, I'll freely admit it. Yeah. That was some, I respect the style. I like it. I can dig it. But yeah, like, him not noticing that, because he shimmied, and he shimmied that, Kyo style on Tsurugi? I'm gonna have to look at this dude's profile after this. How many points does he have? Because, you know, that previous video talking about how, you know, like, using the data for the tier list, the Kyo style was on Kuon, and that was his highest ranked character at the time. So I wonder if Tsurugi has bypassed that now? Oh, it doesn't show. That's bullshit. That sucks. I kind of wonder, though, I wish... This is kind of one of the things that I wish I was in tune. Like, I spoke Japanese, or I was in tune with the Japanese scene in any way, shape, or form. I kind of wonder what Kyo Style's opinion, kind of specifically on Enkidu is, but now that I'm seeing him play Tsurugi, what his opinion on Enkidu versus Tsurugi is. Because I really do genuinely feel like if you want to play Enkidu, you're better off just playing Tsurugi. Like, he offers a similar play style, a similar game plan, but he's just better at it. Oh, that was a stylish combo. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Flex on him, Byakuya. That was sick. I assume once again that was obviously that's another combo. You would never see me getting anywhere close to something like that. That is such a brutal. Both that, which I think is that his dash C or his dash B. I know it's one of his dash moves. Wait, is it or is that from stance? Whatever. Or his 236C. Round start, like probably two of the best round start moves in the game. Okay, nice bail off. Got him off, got out of the corner. Now he gets to play his own little gameplay. Oh, I like that. That was a nice bait. Oh, that's fucked up. I've never seen that setup before, but that's really fucked up. Oh, that was also fucked up. I can't believe he blocked that overhead. I've never seen that kind of delayed double overhead. Kill Style's busting out some tech I have not seen from a Tsurugi before, and this is the kind of shit. This is oh my goodness. This is why I wanted to see this game at EVO Japan, dude. Like, could you imagine if Kill Style busted out this Tsurugi right now? Like, he's making this character look stylish as hell. I've never seen anybody. I've seen a lot of people play this character, and I've never seen a single one of them make him look cool. Kill Style right now is making this man look cool. Okay, I may have cursed him a little bit. I may have glazed him a bit too hard. Now he can't see his controls anymore. He's about to die to Byakuya stuff. Doesn't matter how cool you are. Byakuya comes for you. Okay, never mind. You got the overhead. All that cool shit, all that stylish stuff that he's doing, all those funky setups, and the Byakuya just dies to a raw 6C. That has to be, yeah, that has to be so brutal. Like, with a character with armor, just walking up to you and throwing you. Like, that's just so brutally effective. He finally presses a button and, oh, here's the armor for you. Oh, that sucks. Fortunately, not the biggest punish. Wait, that's twice now this round. Okay, nice tech. He got accustomed to it, and Kyo Style had the balls to press a button. Maybe he thought that the Byakuya was going to be looking for armor, so it might give him a free opportunity to just press a button, steal his turn back. Ooh, no! You're seeing live just how brutal of a tool chain shift is. It completely swings the game around. Unfortunately, that was not a good use of it, but no web there to catch him, so he's got an opportunity. He has an opportunity. One hit. If he gets a hit, he's dead. Okay, nice tech. Another chain shift, but Byakuya didn't okay. Plus frames. Oh my god, this is tense. And the raw 6C again, but no hit confirm into a failed throw tech. He's dead. 200 meter. Get punched. Should be getting punched into the rock. Like, what's the point of the rock? What's the point of the rock? I can go both ways. What's the point of Dwayne Johnson these days? I'm gonna end on that. Fuck you, Dwayne Johnson. I changed them. I know we had that funny. I tried to end on the funny, but I forgot that I was gonna say we wanted to see Kyo Style's profile. I wanted to see what his Tsurugi was looking like. And I think he was the one that uploaded. So I don't have to go through. Fuck. Damn it. Alright. I mean, he should be pretty high up here. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, yeah. Now. Oh, no, he was already there. So he's 2.5 million for Tsurugi now. So there we go. Another shift in the tier list. Take one away from Kuon, put one into Tsurugi. Oh, what's... Oh, shit. Where's Cielmer at now? 5.3. His climbing has slowed down. I think it's because everybody... Like, he probably can't find anybody to play anymore, to be honest. Because, like, all of these, you have to imagine if this system is like every other ranked system that has ever existed, the amount of points you gain is relative to your opponents, right? So he is so much higher than everybody else that he's just getting absolutely nothing for winning, even though he probably has like an 80+% win rate, if I remember correctly. Like, what's he at? 80% exactly. So even with that high, he's still probably getting almost nothing for the wins. And since, as far as I'm aware, like, none of these four, I think, have moved at all. I want to say this dude's pretty new. And obviously, Kyo Style's playing plenty since he's grinding up Tsurugi. But, like, a bunch of these, I don't think a bunch of these have even moved, points-wise. So I have to imagine most of them are either playing the PC version, which I don't think, like, the PC version hasn't really caught on in Japan, to my knowledge, or they're just sticking to player match rooms, which is what a lot of the highest level people do. You'll almost never see them playing randoms. They just stick in, like, private player match rooms, which is one of the painful aspects of... It's also one of the things, like, because on one hand, playing ranked specifically is a pretty shitty way to try to grow your skill in the game. Because, I mean, bare minimum, at least most fighting games these days allow you to run a best 2 out of 3 set in ranked, which is far better than just one and dones. But that's still not really enough to truly delve into the adaptations you have to learn how to make on the fly to become, like, truly good at any fighting game. Whereas longer sets, even first to 5s, probably, I would personally say bare minimum, if you're looking specifically to play to improve against somebody, you should be running at least first to 10s. But you want to be running longer sets like that, and ranked does not provide the ability to do that. And so, kind of a combination of, for a lot of these people, the majority of the people that you're going to run into in ranked just aren't on your level, so you don't really have much to learn from them in the first place. But also, the format just doesn't lend itself well to learning. But the ranked format is a really good simulation of a tournament, right? 2 out of 3. It's the same thing in tournament. So I'm kind of surprised that a lot of people don't bother. That is one of the better aspects of Street Fighter 6, I think, or just Street Fighter in general. Tekken as well. Like, you run into the highest level people just randomly playing ranked in those games all the time. But I've never seen, aside from a very, very few people, I have never seen the majority of like the highest level BlazBlue players playing BlazBlue ranked. And I think that's a shame in terms of kind of community appeal, right? Like, I feel like there has to be some form of appeal to like the idea of getting good enough to be able to play, to earn the right to play against competition like that. But if that competition isn't there, then that desire isn't there, and thus what point is there to grinding ranked in the first place? That kind of like, it kind of just snowballs and makes ranked less appealing in general. Either way, all that aside, now I'm actually done. Fuck Dwayne Johnson.